Hi, I'm MICHAELJOSH, and you're watching GadgetMatch. New iPhones were announced today, and I'm here to break it down for you. Before we dive in, if you like iPhone content, consider subscribing to this YouTube channel and help us reach our next milestone. We'll be reviewing the iPhone 12 and iPhone 12 Pro in the coming weeks, so make sure you hit that bell icon while you're at it so that you get notified as soon as we upload. Keynotes at the time of COVID have really been an opportunity for Apple to flex. I mean, just take a look at this intro sequence from today's launch event. Apple has really set the bar high. Starting off today's event is the announcement that all new iPhones will run 5G, and here in the US will support Verizon's millimeter wave-based ultra-wideband network. First up, the iPhone 12 and iPhone 12 mini. The iPhone 12 comes in black, white, product red, green, and what really got me excited, blue. While similarly shaped, the design of the new iPhone 12 harkens back to the flat sides of the iPhone 5 and iPhone SE, as well as the new iPad Air and iPad Pro. Instead of a glass back, all iPhone 12s have an aluminum enclosure with a display that's made of something Apple calls ceramic shield. Co-designed with Corning, it's supposed to increase drop performance by 4 times. Another big improvement to the iPhone 12 series is its display tech. Last year's iPhone 11 had an LCD display. This year, Apple is bringing Super Retina XDR displays to the iPhone 12 series. Powering the iPhone 12 is Apple's A14 Bionic Chip, the world's first 5nm system on a chip. The iPhone 12 and 12 mini have 2 cameras, a 12-megapixel ultra-wide camera, and a new 12-megapixel wide camera with an f1.6 aperture. But the biggest camera news has to do with Deep Fusion. Thanks to its new A14 Bionic Chip, Deep Fusion now works on both cameras. That means you can use night mode on any of the phone's cameras. Other improvements include Smart HDR3, which intelligently balances the brightness and contrast of objects in a photo. The iPhone 12 is the first smartphone that allows you to shoot HDR video with Dolby Vision, but also allows you to edit and share these cinema-grade videos natively on device. But for me, apart from the new blue color, one of the most exciting announcements about the iPhone 12 has to do with the return of MagSafe. You might remember MagSafe as the technology that prevents your laptop from falling off your desk when someone trips over your power cord. On the new iPhone 12, MagSafe has to do with wireless charging. Apple says they've wanted to solve the problem of having to put your iPhone on the exact spot when charging on a wireless charging mat. Magnets around the wireless charging coil help MagSafe accessories and chargers to just snap on. From the looks of it, the MagSafe charger looks like a larger version of the magnetic charging cable for your Apple Watch, and it should snap to the back of your iPhone like this. On top of the MagSafe charger, Apple is also announcing new silicone, leather, and clear cases that easily snap onto the back of your iPhone, and a new leather wallet that also magnetically snaps into place. For a while now, I've been using this case by Mujo so that my IDs and credit cards are with me every time I leave the house. But a problem is this is sometimes thick. It's also hard, kind of gets in the way of wireless charging, and I just don't want it on me when I'm in the house. So this might be a great solution. Speaking of charging, as expected, Apple is not including a power adapter in the box. This is part of their 2030 goal to have a net zero climate impact. As a result, iPhone boxes will also be smaller. Instead of the usual USB-A to Lightning cable, Apple is now shipping a USB-C to Lightning cable in the box, which is the cable that you need to take advantage of the iPhone's ability to fast charge with one of Apple's 30-watt fast chargers and faster. Apple claims the A14 Bionic chip has the fastest CPU and GPU by up to 50% over its competitors. Alongside this announcement, they've also revealed that League of Legends is coming to iOS, which will take full advantage of the A14's performance power and battery efficiency. I won't know for certain how small it actually is until I've got my hands on it, but based on the photos that Apple put up on their website, it looks like the iPhone 12 mini is smaller, if not as small as the iPhone SE. And that's great news for users who just don't want a big phone but want all of the features. The iPhone 12 mini has all the same features as the regular iPhone 12. Of course, there's a new iPhone for Pro users too, the iPhone 12 Pro and 12 Pro Max. To be honest, I got nervous for a bit there when the blue iPhone 12 was announced. Thankfully, there's also a blue iPhone 12 Pro, Pacific Blue to be exact. It's also available in graphite, silver, and gold. And looking at these pictures, I have a feeling that these gold iPhone 12 Pros will match the new gold finish on the Apple Watch Series 6. These iPhone 12 Pros have the similar flat sides, but come with a stainless steel frame and a glass back. The displays on the iPhone 12 Pro and Pro Max have gone up to 6.1 and 6.7 inches respectively, up from 5.8 and 6.5 inches last year. But the size of the case is roughly the same size. Apple says they've just reduced the size of the bezels. Of course, the reason why you want to get an iPhone 12 Pro or 12 Pro Max over the iPhone 12 models has to do with its advanced camera system. Apple calls it a Pro camera system versus a dual camera system on the iPhone 12 models. But unlike the iPhone 12 and 12 mini, which are basically the same phone, just a different size, the iPhone 12 Pro and the 12 Pro Max have different camera systems. The wide-angle camera on the iPhone 12 Pro Max has an image sensor that is 47% larger, meaning it should be a beast in terms of low-light performance. The iPhone 12 Pro has a telephoto camera with 4 times optical zoom, while the iPhone 12 Pro Max has a 5 times optical zoom lens. Both iPhone 12 Pro models also now come with a LiDAR scanner for better augmented reality experiences. Apple says the LiDAR scanner also helps with faster autofocus in low light and allows users to take portrait shots with night mode. The mini iPhone 12 starts at $699, while the iPhone 12 starts at $799, $100 more than last year's asking price. The iPhone 12 Pro and 12 Pro Max has all of the other features we talked about earlier, including the A14 Bionic Chip, support for MagSafe wireless charging. Apple didn't increase pricing this year, so the iPhone 12 Pro starts at $999, while the 12 Pro Max starts at $1,099. Storage, however, has been bumped up to 128 gigabytes. But speaking of last year's iPhone, the iPhone 11 will still be available and will retail for $599. The iPhone XR from 2018 is also still going to be sold for $499. And if you take into consideration the $399 iPhone SE, basically means there's an iPhone at every price point. The iPhone 12 and iPhone 12 Pro will be available for pre-orders starting this Friday and will go on sale on October 23rd. Meanwhile, if you're interested in the iPhone 12 mini or the iPhone 12 Pro Max, then you'll have to wait a little bit longer. Pre-orders start November 6th and retail availability begins on November 13th. And that was a quick look at all the new iPhones that Apple just announced. Which one is your gadget match? Sound off in the comments section below. As promised, we will have review videos up very soon, so to make sure you don't miss any of that content, subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that bell icon so that you get notified as soon as we publish. Follow me on social media for all the behind-the-scenes fun stuff. And as always, make GadgetMatch.com your daily habit. Until the next video, I'm MICHAELJOSH. Thanks for dropping by.